This is the MyPlayer builder for NBA 2K25. In this video, we'll be going over positions, height, weight, wingspan, how they affect stats. We'll be going over takeover boost. We'll be going over cap breakers. We'll be going over badges, as well as animations. The point of this video is to make sure you build your first build correctly so you don't waste too much money, because everybody knows our first build is chalk no matter what. If you want some more NBA 2K25 builds and gameplay, be sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe, because we have NBA 2K25 dropping heavy. So if you're familiar with the builder on NBA 2K, you already know how it goes. Your height, weight, and wingspan will affect your attributes and max potential. But it's a little bit different on NBA 2K25 because we know about cap breakers. Cap breakers are essentially attribute points you can earn through rep rewards, and you'll be able to boost the stats of your player even more. But you can only use the cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential, so you want to pay attention to that. So off rip, first impressions, I will say the builder is geared towards smaller players. I do believe this would be a small ball meta on NBA 2K25, but that's not me telling you to make a small player, you know what I mean? But you can see that the higher you go, of course, your three-point takes a hit, but it's even bigger on NBA 2K25. That hit is actually insane. I think they want these 6, 7, and up players to actually play like 6, 7, and up players. So it might be pretty difficult to make a popper. Not saying that it's not impossible, but just know on NBA 2K25, you'll take a bigger hit on three-point rating, speed, and ball handle if you go taller. I mean, a bigger hit than previous 2Ks, for sure. I will say the good thing is, even though this game is kind of geared towards smaller players, I feel like super mod players are on the way back. On NBA 2K25, you're able to apply way more attribute points than you were able to on NBA 2K24. So this is what I recommend. If you have a player that you really love on NBA 2K24, recreate them on NBA 2K25 and add to it. Just like on NBA 2K24, certain attributes tie into each other on NBA 2K25. As I scroll over each category, you can see the ones in yellow are the ones that are tied into each other. So I'm going to show you every category that ties into each other. And while you watch that, I want to go ahead and explain that this builder is not the final builder. It will be different in the retail version of NBA 2K25. I like the NBA 2K25 builder because it will give you everything you need to know about your build before you create it. You can see the badges you qualify for. You can see the takeovers you qualify for. And when the game comes out, you'll also be able to see every animation you qualify for before you even step foot in the city. So that's what I like about the NBA 2K25 builder off rip. It's just the transparency. We needed that so badly because we were tired of wasting money. So now let's take a look at every badge requirement in NBA 2K25. If you're new to 2K, before you even apply attributes, you need to know what type of player you want and how you want to play the game. And based off that, you need to look at these badges and see which ones are the most important. So you know you have bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, but on NBA 2K25, we also have a new badge tier, which is called Legend. And the Legend badge should be OD. Hopefully they work really well on NBA 2K25, but you can see it's really steep. Most of these Legend badges, you will have to have a rating of 97 and higher. Now, what do I recommend? I recommend using your cap breaker to hit these Legend badges. I don't think you should go for a Legend badge right off the bat in the builder. I think in the builder, you should go for gold and Hall of Fame. And then if you get cap breakers, apply it to a certain stat, make sure your potential is high enough, and then you'll be able to get the Legend badge, because going for that Legend badge is way too expensive. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to let this play out so you can see all the badges, all the requirements, get your thoughts together. Let me know what you're cooking up in your mind in the comments below. So those were all the badges. Not only do we get to see all the badges when you're making your MyPlayer in this builder, but you also get to see every single takeover that you qualify for. NBA 2K25 takeover system is significantly different. We get a brand new takeover system. We have 72 takeovers with 14 takeover abilities. Each takeover will target different abilities, and each takeover also has 5 levels. When you hit level 5, you'll be able to trigger the takeover ability, and you will become the most dominant player on the court for a short period of time. So I really like this. So you all know that I'm a slasher, right? My build will have 94 drive and dunk, plus 5 cap breakers, so that'll be 99 drive and dunk. I won't even have to really use the straight drive and dunk takeover. I could probably use a takeover that'll boost my shooting, my mid-range, my speed, my defense. I mean, you have all types of options here depending on what you do with your attributes. So once again, I'm going to let you take a look at every single takeover in NBA 2K25. In the comments below, let me know what sticks out. I really like that we can boost multiple attributes. I mean, you get to level 5 and activate takeover, you're going to be so dominant. In the comments below, definitely let me know which one is your favorite. So now I'm going to show you a build that I cooked up. It's not even a cook up, bro. It's my first time in the builder. So I'm breaking down the mistakes I made with my first build so you don't make them. Mistake number 1, not adjusting my wingspan so I have 99 drive and dump potential. I told you before, I need that potential breaker. When we're in the builder, we're only going to 94. But when I get those cap breaker points, I want to max out my drive and dunk to 99. I will also need to get my vertical to 99. I didn't do that on this build, but in game, I'll find a way to do it. So once again, just keep your maximum potential in mind. Also, at Community Day, we did not have any animation requirements. So this build was based off of badges and not animations, which is cool too, not bad. You see we get silver Deadeye on this 6-8 build. You all know I like to attack that mid, 85 would be high enough. So badge wise, the shooting isn't bad, but keep in mind that the shooting also determines, well, your height also. But all of this shooting will determine your go-to shot animation, your spin jumper, hot jumper, all of that stuff. So on 2K24, my build will be cooked already. With the driving, dunk, and shooting, my build will already be cooked, but you can see I can even add a little bit of ball handle and speed with ball. Keep in mind that these attributes will affect your dribble style, all of your SIDs, your pass style, stuff like that. Now, we don't know the best dribble style yet, but with the 75 speed with ball at 6'9", I'll be able to get LeBron James, James Harden, Jalen Green. However, if you're a guard and want the better dribble styles, you're definitely looking at an 85 speed with ball or higher. That would get you the Ja Morants, the Steph Currys, or even Kyrie Irving. Again, you want to make your build to maximize badges and animations. Take the drive and layup, for example. You don't have to max out drive and layup to fillet somebody. If you want the Michael Jordan layup package, all you need is an 83. If you want the Kyrie Irving layup package, leave it at 85 and move on. So once again, the point of this video isn't to say, yo, I have the best last year, you should make this build. Never that, because this is my first time in the builder. I'm just showing you the mistakes I made, therefore you can avoid the mistakes. So now we skip around to physicals. Look, we're still at 93 out of 99. Physicals and defense, they're surprisingly pretty cheap this year. So I'm able to do a lot of stuff here. At 6'8", I do like my strength. I might go a Hall of Fame strong handle. Strong handle is just physical handles from NBA 2K24. Physical handles was a really good badge. So I was thinking about going Hall of Fame or gold on a strong handle. And movable enforcer is also a great badge. So I wanted to get that on silver. One thing I wanted to remind you all about is the stamina. You won't see that in the builder this year. Everybody is defaulted to an 85 stamina until you build it up in the Gatorade facility. So next up is my vertical. You know I need to have those contact dunk packages. That 82 vert is going to give me the elite contact dunks off 2, not off 1, but off 2, and I think I'll be good. Here's the issue, bro. The elite contact dunks off 1, you need 99 drive and dunk and 90 vertical. So I need to grind for a lot of cap breaker points, but you can see we're still at 96 out of 99, and I'm a taller build. Imagine the 6'2" builds, the 5'9" builds you'll hear about. Trust me, you're able to do a lot on this game, man. You're able to just soup up a MyPlayer. So right here, I'm really thinking about what type of defense do I want, because I won't be guarding ball, but I don't want to be free on defense. So of course, I got my perimeter defense up a little bit. That's going to give me bronze on ball menace. I went 78 block. That's going to give me silver high flying denier. And then I went ahead and got silver interceptor and silver glove. Therefore, I can play on ball a little bit. I won't be playing on ball primarily, but I can drop, I can swing. I'm not too free on defense, but even then I can switch this build around a lot. And this is what I'm thinking about doing. I might lower my interior a little bit. I do want that paint patroller because most of the time the red puts me at the 4. And so I feel like I need interior, but if my teammates say they got me, they got me. So I might lower my interior defense. I might even lower my block and move that to steal and perimeter. So I'm able to clamp up even more. And of course, I'll get to it later in the video, but I did upgrade my defensive rebound. And I know a lot of people want me to do that when I have a whole power forward and center on my team, but but you know, it is what it is. I think rebounding is more about positioning and timing more than the actual stat. But you'll see I'll be able to upgrade my rebounding. I'm still able to upgrade my free throw. I mean, you're able to cook up in the builder. I'm 6'8", still going crazy. So that's why I said before, like, yeah, the 6'7" and up builds, they kind of got nerfed for sure. You'll see it when you get to like 6'9". Shooting wise, speed wise, they definitely got nerfed. But man, you can still make some crazy builds on NBA 2K25. And I think that's why this game is going to be a lot of fun, man. We're going to be able to do whatever we want to do, man. It's going to be just a really good time. So keep in mind, this is just for my play style, right? D-Man, 71 agility. I don't need agility like that. You know, agility is for off-ball stuff. And even though I'm an off-ball player, you know how it goes. D-Man, 50-something rebound at 6'8". I'll chase down the loose balls, but my center and power forward will definitely snag over me. So that's why I decided to go with like block, steal, perimeter, and interior, you know, just to help out a little bit. We still have a high mid-range. We have a high three-pointer, well, high for me at least. Of course, 94 drive and dunk. That's going to turn into 99 drive and dunk. Man, it's going to be really interesting. And once again, this is my first time in the builder, so technically this is definitely the worst build I'm going to make, and it still doesn't even look that bad to me for my play style. So my build will probably be in this area somewhere, man. 6'8", 218, 7-foot wingspan. He'll be able to move, he'll be able to shoot. Of course, he's a slasher gang in the building. And once again, this is just before we know animations. I did this based off badges and cap breakers. So once we really get the vibe of the builder and put together some heat, oh man, 2K25 is going to go crazy. So we get shades of Brandon Miller, Rudy Gay, Mikal Bridges. That's not that bad, to be honest. That's kind of who I was aiming for. I like to make those PG type of builds. You see, I get shot creating 3-level threat. Not bad, man. Of course, I'm gonna get the 3-level threat. I get that every year. But I will say I did see some dope build names. And also, don't forget, when you upgrade your player with cap breakers, you will also change your build name, or you have the chance to change your build name. So that's the MyPlayer builder for NBA 2K25. Overall, way better than 2K24 in my opinion. 2K24 was kind of restrictive to me, but NBA 2K25, you're able to cook up a little bit. So in the comments, definitely let me know what you're thinking about doing on NBA 2K25. Thank you for watching this video. You all be easy and take care. Peace.